Hello and Dilikins here, and welcome back to the Dilikins 2 channel. We actually gonna have some more Pokemon content for today. We actually gonna be doing something a little bit different, because on Google there is actually a catch them all Pokemon search game that you can be able to do. I think it's only on Gen 1, but Gen 1 is actually kind of like low-key, kind of easy to do. So there is a little Pokeball that you can be able to click on to catch Pokemon by searching their name. You can get up to 151. That is basically all of Gen 1, basically. We do got some that are locked, but I'm pretty sure that we actually have to unlock to get to like a certain goal to be able to unlock them. Lucky for us that we actually do know a good amount of these. How to play. Catch Pokemon by searching their name. Okay. It's just Gen 1. We can do that actually. Alright, let's get it started. That is Golding. I'm actually going to... Does it have a nice second tab? Not Golden. Goldeen, the Pokemon. Actually, there is two N's on that. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got a little sticker. Catch. We caught a Goldeen. Okay, so that's 1 out of 5. Alright, so we got Goldeen. So we'll start with a hint. We got Onyx. Lucky for us that Onyx is kind of a little bit easy to catch there. Alright, there we go. We had to push the Pokeball to be able to get Onyx. Beautiful. We caught an Onyx. So that is 2 out of 151. We got Monk. Easy enough. Let's go ahead and catch it. Beautiful, beautiful. Ecuador. I have a feeling that I'm going to build this wrong. Not execute. Executor right here. Yeah. Some reason that I thought that egg was in it. You know, technically egg is in it, but some reason I thought it was just EGG, if you guys know what I mean. We got the artist. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. That should be 5. Yes. Oh, we claim a Master Ball. Okay, we can catch a legendary of a mystical Pokemon with this Master Ball. Okay, so we got an Articuno. One of my favorite legendary birds, actually. And also, Go Team Mystic, by the way. Why we use the Master Ball on Articuno? We could have used it on Mewtwo. Okay, we call it Articuno. That is the freeze. We got Pidgeotto. I just wanted to look down on these stickers, actually. Okay, so the locked ones are legendaries. So we got Articuno, we got Moltres, Zapdos, Mewtwo, and then Mew. Okay.
But what if you built what it
Pidgeotto.
You'll earn your software engineering degree online, on your schedule, and packed with certifications from
Pidgeotto right
AWS,
here.
and more.
Let's go ahead and beautifully catch Pidgeotto. Sorry that we do got Spotify had ads, actually. That's literally all we got, actually. Alright, Pidgeotto has been caught. We got a Growlithe.
It's time to start picturing your perfect Thanksgiving
Alright, beautiful,
table.
beautiful, beautiful. Let me
Golden
actually
turkey, creamy mashed potatoes, and warm cranberry
load
sauce.
that out, actually,
Every plate. At
and put it
Kroger,
on the other,
your loved ones are counting on these moments to bring joy.
yep,
And our
the other
partners
monitor.
bring the
Ghastly.
life with low prices in every aisle. Find all the perfect ingredients for holiday joy at Kroger today. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Easy peasy. We can go ahead and skip. Just look at all of these beautiful stickers that we currently got at the moment. You know, the funny thing is that I literally was just gonna look through like Pokemon cards and stuff like that, and I saw this. I was like, you know what? This may be like a pretty cool video, I would say, if you guys know what I mean. To like test me like my knowledge of Pokemon. No matter it's just Gen 1. I'm surprised it's only Gen 1, but not like Gen 2 or Gen 3 or Gen 4, Gen 5 or Gen 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. We got that is a Licky Tongue. Yes. I had to make sure it was Licky Tongue. I knew Licky is from Gen 4. Alright, beautiful. That is Zelda. Let me make sure we actually... Right here. Beautifully done. I wish there was, like, some sound to be able to catch this, if you guys know what I mean. I would call it a Zelda. That is Tentacool. No, Tentacool. Yeah, Tentacool is the big one. The second evolution of Tentacool, actually. Beautifully done. We are at 12. We got a Marowak. Let's make sure we actually do exit out of that. Whack. The Pokemon model whack. Will it still work? Okay. I literally just misspelled it. I was missing the O. Alright, beautiful. We caught a Marowak. Krabby or Cookie. If anybody knows the Krabby's sound on the anime, you guys do know that it says Cookie. Literally just like that. Beautifully done. Like I said, like Gen 1 is like a piece of cake, to be honest, but I honestly think like if it's like more leading up to like Gen 2, it can probably be more of a challenge. Because I have said this before, that Gen 2 is not really my favorite generation for Pokemon, I would say. We got Metapod. Look at that Chad photo there. That is a really interesting photo, actually. We got 15. Look at these beautiful stickers. Kind of curious what we will get if we do complete this. We got a Ditto. So we actually exit out of that. I think it had to be Pokemon, yes. Nice. We got a Ditto. Evolves from Jigglypuff. That is a Wigglypuff. Like I said, Piece of cake. I'm kind of curious what the item will be on Trini. Want to be another Master Ball. Got 9 tails. And to make sure it has Pokemon in the back of the search. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nine tails has been caught. We got 18. We got a, that is Sea King. Okay. At least it did not have Pokemon on the back of the search, but it still went through. Nicely done. That is Cinsroon. I'm just looking at these beautiful stickers so far. We about to catch another legendary here. I decided to go all full caps there. Cinsroon. Let's go ahead and pass forward. Yes, okay, so good to know that every marker or milestone, we get another Master Ball. So we got a legendary coming in. That is Zapdos. Piece of cake. And the funny thing is that I'm surprised it's actually just Master Balls. They could have did like, or Ultra Balls or something like that. They should have just gave us like one Master Ball. If you guys know what I mean, because normally like in older games, you only get one Master Ball, but the more recent games, you do get multiple Master Balls now. I've got a Clefable. We got Clefairy. I think it's kind of... I think it's spelled like Clefairy, but without Airy, it has... Oh, Able in it. No, not Clefairy. Will it still count? Yes, it actually still did count. Okay, cool. So we just literally just jumped over. Did we actually just jumped over? Don't see Clefairy in the stickers. Yes, it like here. Okay, so we basically literally just jumped over it. We got Aerodactyl. Thank you for Sarge, actually. Nice. That is Machamp. Pokemon. We had to make sure we actually got. We could do. We had Machop actually. No. Yeah, let's do Machamp anyway. Why not? That is Philo. There we go. Decide Pokemon. Abra. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is Scyther. No, not. There we go. We just had to get rid of Abra there. We got Scyther. Got total of 24 out of 151. We got Squirtle.
Here for the Lowe's early Black Friday deals? You're right on time for some of our biggest
There we go.
savings. We're talking up to 50% off select major appliances. Plus, up to an extra 25% off when you bundle select major appliances.
That is Kukana.
Going up soon?
Make sure we actually hit the
50% off right now. Get Black Friday prices without the Black Friday crowds.
eggs before we actually do hit the search bar, if you guys know what I mean. Canis Con.
While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
For the big, for the small.
I wasn't 100% sure how I was going to be able to spell Canis Con, but luckily that we actually did
For the optimist.
get it.
Pest
Okay, so we got a fossil here.
distance love. For introverts and extroverts. That's
I do know it starts with a K
and new
that evolves to Kabutops.
for everyone.
It's on Kabuto, isn't it? Yes, it's Kabuto. I think it's the other fossils, I just do not know how to pronounce. Ponyta. Let's make sure I hit that X button. Ponyta Pokemon. Beautifully catch. Grimer. Oof, I'm just slamming buttons. Slamming keys, if you guys know what I mean. I honestly don't really just... I think we can just... Just spell out any type of Pokemon and we can just go ahead and get it out of the way. That is Mankey. That is Charmander. Nicely done, nicely done. Wide on. Nicely done, nicely done. Lapras, God. For some reason, Lapras is so annoying in Gen 1. Literally is. The trio. No, that's not the trio. Shit. Why did I say the trio? You know what? We just add it. Why not? I can't believe I actually messed that one up. But oh well, it still counted. That is Charmeleon. There we go. Raichu. Nice. Or C. Little King. Yeah, it's like here. I was trying to figure out how I was going to be able to spell it. Like, my brain is actually kind of a little bit farting at the moment. Alakazam. Alakazam. Like here, not Alabama. Farfetch. Is that evolves from Wartortle? Okay, I was gonna say Blastoise. Yes, it was. The Sallow Pokemon. That is our boy Gengar. Beautiful. Love these stickers, actually. Love them, love them, love them. We actually almost at the halfway mark, chat. Almost at the halfway mark. I think we just need to go in order. That is Tuos. That's what I kind of feel like what we should do. Okay, here's another fossil. I do know it starts with an O. Omastra? Yes. Pikachu. Easy enough. Okay, we're playing a Matsubo, so we got a legendary that is coming up. That is Moltres. Beautifully done. We are literally at the halfway mark now. Alright, so we already got all of the legendary birds. I'm gonna say the final will probably will have to be Mew. Alright, so that's Kingdra. Not Condra, Kingdra. No, Kingdra was Gen 2. My bad. Siege. You know what? Yeah, that was the wrong generation. That was a mistake on me, actually. Seadra. That's... There we go. The other one was a Caterpie. Trying to correct myself, chat. Voltorb? It could be Voltorb or Electorb. It's one of the two. Okay, so we got this one again. We accidentally did Machamp last time. Let's do... You know what, let's just go ahead and get Machamp out of the way. Mr. Mime. Beautiful, beautiful. Sandslash. Weedle. That is Arcanine. Whatever the way that I can be able to spell it, but thank you for Google for correcting it. That is Poliwall. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Oh, there was... Actually, the 8 is in the word. I thought it was in, like, Paul for some reason. I thought it was PH for some odd reason. Do not know why that I thought it was, but... I think that was a Paris, but we're gonna do Parasect. That is a Kingdra. Kingler, not Kingler. There we go, not Kingdra. Golduck. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Vulpix. The Dino. I think it was Dudino or Dudina. It was gonna be one of the two. And we got Starmie.
It's time to start
Beautifully
picturing your
done.
perfect
Easy,
Thanksgiving
like I
table.
said, all of these,
Turkey
chat.
mac and cheese and chocolate cream pie. Laughter
It's
around
so
every plate.
easy. That's
We know
Poliwrath
your
that we
loved
actually
ones are
got
counting on
there.
these moments
That
to
is
bring joy.
Golbat.
And our quality products help bring these moments to life with low prices in every aisle. Find all the perfect
How many
ingredients
we
for
actually got at the moment? Alright, so we got
Kroger,
68.
fresh for everyone.
Little bit past the halfway mark. And see what all of the progress is looking like.
On Spotify, but not sure how to
Yeah. We getting that, chat. We are getting it.
Don't sweat it.
Alright, that's Sweeping Bell.
Free when you run a campaign on our self-service
No matter...
Spotify
I actually had said the wrong Pokemon,
background track.
but it still counts anyway, so they're kind of like easy on us. That is a deal Queen. Poison. That is Pidgey. No, Pidgeot. I was looking at the icon that down in the decks said, that's not Pidgey, that's a Pidgeot. Make sure you guys drink your water. It's healthy for y'all. Weasling. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I think it was actually coughing. Let's just go ahead and get coughing out of the way. We got Eevee. Nice. Nice, 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 chat. That is Jigglypuff, the balloon Pokemon. Ivysaur. I'm just pushing the button just to make it a little bit more quicker, if you guys know what I mean. We got Jolteon here. Dragonair. Nice, nice. Kadabra. Yeah. Okay, so we got this one again. Not the trio. It starts with a. Oops, sorry for hitting the mic. I do know it starts with a D. It's not the duo. Yeah, the duo. Okay. Some reason I thought of the duo and the trio kind of like pronounced really close, similar from one another actually. That is a primate. Nicely done. That was like the one mistake I actually have done. Alright, so we had 82. We got our boy Ekans. Love these stickers, by the way. Evolves into Hypno, that is Drowsy. Odd Pokemon. Really odd Pokemon. That is Electabuzz. Beautiful. Vaporeon. We need to be careful here, chat. Because Vaporeon has some really interesting history with Google, if you guys know what I mean. Alright, so we had a Vaporeon. We got Butterfly. Nice, nice. That is Meowth. I'm spelling meow wrong. There we go. For some reason I just... Yeah, I was spelling Meowth right, wasn't I? I'm pretty sure I was. That is Tentacool. Jinx. We need to be careful about Jinx too, because Jinx has a really interesting Google search histories, if you guys know what I mean. That is Golem. Beedrill. Yeah, 91 at the moment, chat. Cubone. My boy Cubone there. We got Hitmonchan. I feel like I don't really need the search, but I feel like search to catch is the best way to that we can be able to get the sticker, if you guys know what I mean. Of course, we got Hitmonchan, and we always got to make sure we get a Hitmonlee afterwards. Alright, nice. Got Flareon. Easy catch. Kabutops. Tops. You guys are definitely seeing my my spelling skills actually. Got Bellsprout. We got Bellsprout. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. 98, we got Malamar. Diglett. I'm really trying to speed one this chat, but I feel like I am. We just managed to get 100. We got 51 more. Got Mewtwo. Let's go ahead and use that Master Ball. That is Duduna. Yeah, there it goes. Had to think of it for a second. Zubat. Beautiful. Bulbasaur. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it, but for some reason it's just not going through for me. There we go. We had to make sure we get the Pokemon in the mix. We already got Machop and Machamp. Oh man. Why can I not think of this one? Machoke, duh. Don't really know why I couldn't think of it, but yeah. That was probably like my 5th time actually having it, but for some reason I just couldn't think of it. I always forget it has choke in it. That's didn't we know? Alright, beautiful, beautiful. That is our boy Psyduck. And I'm sure I got Pokemon in the back. Venusaur. Poison. Poison. Must be the Pokemon. There we go. I think that is the Spikes Pokemon. Is that Winehorn? I think it was. The Bomb Ball. We already had Voltorb, so it'd be Not Electrovia, Electrobe. Yes. That is Dragonite. Beautiful, beautiful. We got it. Execute. Not execute. Eradicate. My mind's blinking at the moment. While we at it, let's go ahead and get Rattata and then Eradicate. We got Charizard there. Eradicate. Rapidash. Charizard. I see done. The teeny would go ahead and get Rapidash. It's gonna be a little bit behind actually. Teeny. I think the other one was a Snorlax. We're just doing it at our own pace, actually. We're just speed running everything. Alright, that last one was a Magnemite and then a Geodude.
This audio break was brought to you by Expedia and Destination Canada. Book your
How is spell Magnemite?
British Columbia today and see yourself in Canada.
You know what? Some reason I can't spell Magnemite for some odd reason. Let's go ahead and get Geodude. We just come back to it. Cloyster. Yeah, for some reason I just couldn't think how to spell it. Arbok. Okay, an Arbok. God, my brain is all over the place at the moment, chat. No. Yes, there was a K, but at the end. Okay. Venomoth. My spelling is really on point today. That is a seal. Okay, we got the Dilorino male. I'm gonna just say that is the male, and then we do need to get the female. That is Paris. God, I can't believe those teeny tiny little cuties are so aggressive in Legends Arceus. That is still insane. We're basically on the final stretch here, chat. Mine. I can't even think of it. Mine, not Manonite. I know what it is, but for some reason I just can't spell it. Chat. That is absolutely crazy to think about. I think it's Magnite. Yeah, for some reason I thought it has mine in it. It's a Magnite. Yes, that was the mistake that I was thinking. And we got Grappler. That was the problem, that I actually thought it had some mine in it, but no, mine in the name doesn't come into a macular tone, and then to the my brain is literally hurting at the moment. I do not know why. Villainet. I do not know why my brain's hurting at the moment, but it is. Viplum. It's the baby form of Osmastria. Elementary. Okay. Vitribel. I just do not know why, like, my brain is hurting, Hunter. Just thinking of, like, basic Pokemon, if you guys know what I mean. Magikarp. It flops into Pharaoh. Let's go ahead and put Pharaoh. Oh, not Pharaoh, Sparrow. Yeah. There's doing a female. We already had Diluin male, we got Diluin female now. That is a Dugong. Beautiful, beautiful chap. Beautiful, beautiful. War Turtle. God, I came in. Total. There we go. So many seconds just can't spell and speak today. That is a Chansey. Nice. Poliwag. That is Hypno. That is Hypno.
At Life South Community Blood Centers, we know that feeling, and so do our donors. Because giving blood is the ultimate good human move. It's
Alright, so here is
Be a good human.
the duo.
.org to schedule your donation today.
So, you're thinking about promoting your business on Spotify, but not sure how to start. Creating audio ads.
Am I spelling it wrong?
Make audio ads for free when you run a campaign on our self-serve advertising manager, Spotify Ad Studio. It's this easy. Write a script, pick a background.
Yeah, my brain's not even working at the moment.
For you. Tap the banner.
How to spell them?
Create a campaign.
Don't think that's actually how you. Is there a U in the mix? No. I know it has duo in the name. The funny thing is that I just don't really look up this Pokemon. I'm trying to I know it starts with a D. I may have to take a laugh line here, chat, and search it up right quick. Oh, it's an O. There you go. Some reason I thought it was like DRIDUO for some odd reason. No, it's a Duduo. Slowpoke. I don't really know why I thought of that. Like I said, my brain's being a little slow at the moment. That is a slow blow. Nicely done. Gyarados. Gloom. Got 144 now. We are getting close, chat. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Got a star me. No, that's star you. My bad. We already got star me. That is Mangoton. Yes. Okay, cool. Pelagon. Jingla. What a mysterious Pokemon, by the way. Pidgey. I got Clefable. But yeah, we already... It was best to be Clefable that time with that we actually had Clefable, but we accidentally searched up Clefairy, but we just counted it as Clefairy instead of Clefable. Alright, so we got the last Pokeball chat. And it is gonna be our boy Mew. The funny thing is, chat, there was only... Congratulations, you caught all of the discovered Pokemon. There was only like some reason we was stuck on Machoke for some odd reason. We were stuck on the Duo and the Trio for some odd reason. We did get some Pokemon mistakes from the different Pokemon from like the same Pokemon but the different evolution basically. But honestly, truly, we actually did manage to get it all. All 151. We can actually sail with the Flam, but the Pokédex has been completed. I don't really know why that my brain just kind of just started to hurt when I was trying to think of the Duo and the Trio. I don't really quite understand it. That kind of interfered with my thinking of like how to spell them. We actually did manage to get stuck on Magnite and Magneton. Now my spelling was not on point, but thank you for Google research for the autocorrect that we can be able to go ahead and get them all, if you guys know what I mean. This is actually really really fun actually. We did have to use a little bit of a brain power there actually, but it's free to do. Just go to Pokemon, just search it up on Google on desktop. I don't know if it's actually is capable to do on mobile. If you want to have a little bit of a little free game that you can be able to do on just Google itself, this is something you can do. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Peace, guys.